Hey everybody, we're back and we're going to play another round of Language Guardians 3, but in this round, I'm going to pretend that I'm teaching English through the game, rather than practice Mandarin myself. So let's see what happens here. And this will give you an example of how you can teach through the game. Okay, that's a wild card, so let's take another green. The Earth cards. Do you have one?
No.
Okay, I've got one, and it says, say the name of a game, because green is for nouns. So I'm going to teach you a game that maybe you haven't heard of before. I'm going to teach you lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Well, actually, that's more like a sport, not really a game. I need to think of something more like a game. Okay, I'll teach you a board game maybe you haven't heard of. It's called Monopoly. Do you know Monopoly?
No.
It's a very popular game in the West, and you move pieces around the board and you try to earn money and kind of like control the land, the real estate. And there's some fake money. So that's a very popular Western game, so I'll teach you that. Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Yeah. Now it's your turn. Oh, that's perfect. You can use... This is a sentence card, so you can use what I just taught you.
Monopoly. I don't know. Monopoly.
Monopoly with an M.
Monopoly.
Yes. So for the people who are watching this video, the red cards ask you to make a sentence. And you see what just happened is what happens a lot in this game. You'll learn some individual words through the game, and then when these sentence cards up, you're pretty naturally going to be making the whole sentence. So she can use the word that just came up. I don't know Monopoly. Okay, that's perfect. Now it's back to me. And I have a rooms card that's red, so I want to try to introduce to you a new kind of room that maybe you haven't heard of before. I want to teach you attic. A-T-T-I-C.
Attic.
Attic. And that is like some of the houses, they have space under the roof. And sometimes people just store stuff up there, but sometimes people decorate it and prepare it as a very normal and comfortable room or living space. But that area of the house is called the attic. A-T-T-I-C.
Attic.
So I'll make a sentence and I'll ask a question. Does your house have an attic?
No.
Yeah. It's just an example, but that's okay. You can answer if you want. So now it's back to you.
Okay. I don't have the element or the category, so.
Okay?
So I have to draw one, right?
You have to draw one, and you can play it if possible. You can.
No.
No.
Your turn.
Okay. I've got a rooms card. Describe a room. I will say, I'm going to be trying to teach you a lot of new words. To describe a room, maybe I'll use the adjective stuffy.
Stuffy.
That means the air is not very fresh, and it might be a little bit humid or hot or wet. And so the air is not fresh, it's not very easy to breathe. We can say stuffy. The room is stuffy.
Stuffy. Okay.
Yeah.
Describe a game. Okay. Mahjong is really hard to learn. Hard to
Nice.
learn.
Hard to learn. Yep.
Yeah.
That's fine. Hard. Yep. Okay, back to me. Describe a television show. Okay. Let's think. I want to try to think of an adjective maybe you haven't heard. Describe a television show. Okay, I'll teach you the adjective engaging. It's very engaging. Maybe that doesn't fit television shows so well. I guess people don't really often say that for television shows. Maybe like engaging or engrossing. And that means it really pulls you in and you're so attracted to it. So
Engaging.
yeah.
Okay.
So engaging, engrossing, entertaining. Those are all words maybe we could use.
Okay.
Back to you.
Describe a toy. Oh, again.
Actually, you can use the word I just taught you for that. Engaging, maybe. That toy is very engaging. Actually, we say children, sometimes they look like they're lost in their play. We can say they're very engrossed in what they're doing, or they're very engrossed with the toy. Engrossed doesn't mean disgusting in this case. It means something totally different. It means they're just like totally lost in their world of play.
Oh, like similar to addicted to, but addicted to seems like a bad word.
Right.
Okay.
Addictive's definitely more negative. Engrossed can be positive or neutral.
Okay. Describe a toy. So I can say engrossing
Yep.
or engaging.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that'd be good.
Engrossing,
These are good words.
engaging.
You know, in normal everyday life, people might just say the toy is fun or it's cool. But we're trying to practice more amazing vocabulary here and learn something new.
Engaging.
Yeah.
Engrossing.
Good.
Engrossing. Okay.
Okay, I've got nothing. I gotta draw one. Still nothing. Back to you.
Oh, I have nothing. Nope. Your turn.
Okay. Nope.
Books. Describe a book. Book. Oh, got very thick book. Thick.
Great word. Okay. Oh, I've got a books card. I'll introduce to you a book maybe you haven't heard of. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. It's a classic children's book about a bear. We should read it sometime. I'll show it to you later.
Okay. Okay, I need to draw one. Now your turn.
Okay, a city. Have you heard of Paris?
Mm-hmm.
It's the capital of
France.
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 France. The country is France. Yep. Paris. Okay. Good.
You draw one. Now your turn.
Okay, now what I think we should do is this game, sometimes it can go on for too long. Sometimes it's very short, sometimes it's very long. We've already learned a lot of new words here, so why don't we pause and do a review?
Okay.
All right. So let's put those cards down. Actually, we could save them over here maybe, and then we'll go through these. We can put some of these out like this. Again, this is just an example for the folks at home of what you could do. You could initiate a kind of review. And if you like, you can continue. You could shuffle these back in, just save the top card, or whatever. But depending on how many new words are coming up, and depending on the age of your students, you might need to pause things when you reach 5 or 10 new words and do some review, and then shuffle those cards back in. You can also reduce the number of cards in here so that you'll have to reshuffle these and start using them again. If you have a lot of cards, it might be a little overwhelming, so you can reduce the number of cards you use. Okay, can you remember any new words?
For the toy, the adjectives.
Mm-hmm.
Engrowing.
Engrossing.
Engrossing. Engaging.
Yep. Remember, engrossing has that word gross in the middle, G-R-O-S-S. That can mean disgusting.
Gross, yeah.
But that's not the same word. It's totally different. But that may help you remember it.
Okay.
Engrossing.
Engrossing.
How about the name of the book?
Winnie.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny word because poo is like poo poo. I don't know why he's called the poo. I never figured that out.
Winnie the Pooh.
But Winnie the Pooh. How about the game?
Mon Mon
Monopoly.
Monopoly. How
I actually
how
remember
do you
that word
spell it?
because it has so many O's in it.
M-O
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Ly.
Oh, Monopoly.
Yeah.
Monopoly. It's easier for me to know. It's easier for me to memorize words, vocabulary when I know how to spell them. So
Yeah.
Monopoly. Monopoly. Okay.
How about the room?
Attic.
Oh, you remember this.
Attic.
Yeah.
Because you spell it out.
I was
so it's
careful to
easier.
spell that one, yeah. Let me do something different for you with this card. Let me spell it and you tell me what's the word. That's another way we could review. I could take all these cards and maybe spell them and see if you can say what they are. So how about Stuffy?
Stuffy.
Stuffy, right. And what does that mean exactly?
Stuffy means the air is not moving or dusty or humid, that kind of. Like
Yep.
It's hard to breathe, just like your nose is stuffy nose.
Exactly. Now, for the people who are watching, I want to point out that another thing you can do to take this even a step further is you can make some flashcards using all the words that you've just learned. These are actually my Mandarin flashcards that I've learned through the game, my Mandarin Chinese. But you could make words for any languages that you've learned through this game. You can make flashcards, put the word on one side, definition, example on the back, maybe a picture, and you can keep these flashcards together with your game. I keep them here in this bigger box with my cards, and then what I'll do is I'll review some of the most recent words I've learned before I go to play a game with people. And that lets me play the game a little bit more smoothly and gives me a better chance to feel comfortable and possibly win. So thank you all for watching today's game. I'll put some links in this video so you can learn more about it. And we'll see you back here next time at Language Card Games. Bye-bye.